For years, creators on all social media platforms would take part in whatever trends were relevant in order to gain popularity for monetary value. Whether that was 2019 TikTok, where every creator on the app was doing the Renegade 10 times a day, other dances with catchy audios, or even challenges like the Ice Bucket Challenge from several years ago. Unfortunately for us now, with technology advancing, there's a new trend going on where people are financially benefiting from pretending to have a disability. Yeah, you heard me correctly, faking a disability for views and likes on the internet. What I'm about to share with you is a tactic that many women have been using in order to promote their OnlyFans. Keep in mind, these creators are not using the filter in order to raise awareness for the disability, but to drive traffic to that link in their bio for a more explicit type of content. So recently, a large wave of influencers that's primarily made up of young, attractive women that have begun making videos where they show off their curves and bodies, all while using a filter on their face to make them appear to have Down syndrome. And guess what? People are falling for it, a lot of people. To the untrained eye, you may not even be able to tell that these girls are using a filter, but in other videos, when you take a closer look, you can tell that it's a filter. Here is a clip of one of these women doing this. Notice that when she turns her head, you can tell that her nose from the side is a totally different shape than when she has the filter applied on her face. This one is tricky to see, but in other clips that I'm going to show you, it's way more apparent that these are actually filters. Like this clip, for example, where you can clearly see her eyebrow is overlapping her hair. We all know that that's not how the human face appears, and the only explanation for this is the use of a filter. The worst part about this being, besides the fact that these girls are pretending to have a serious disability, is that people are falling for it. By liking and following these creators, people think that they're supporting a real person who has a real disability. And for the people who are subscribing to the OnlyFans of these people, well, they're downright sexualizing what they believe to be a real person with Down syndrome. This tactic has gotten so big to the point where other creators have made their own videos to call out how disgusting this action is.
What the actual is wrong with people? I've just seen a Down syndrome filter on TikTok and there's people actually using it. Like, are you guys for real? That has just taken it too far. And whoever made that filter should be ashamed of themselves, and why TikTok has not taken it off the app yet is beyond me. Down syndrome is not a choice, it is something that people are born with. So what if they've got an extra chromosome? They're still humans, they're still people, they still have feelings, they still have eyes where they can see what you guys are putting up there. If anybody watching this has used this filter, you need help. You need actual mental help, and I really hope that karma comes to bite you in the arse.
Here's another clip that is super obvious that this is a filter. It's important to note that this is not being done by just one creator. This is being done by literal hundreds of creators in order to funnel traffic into their OnlyFans. They post these videos on other platforms too, such as Instagram. When these creators post these videos on Instagram, they caption their videos with things like this. Guess where the doc said my extra chromosome went? It's already bad enough that these girls are using Down syndrome to profit off their OnlyFans, but to use your caption to literally mock a disability that hundreds of thousands of people struggle with is just downright disgusting. Another thing to think about is that these girls in the videos are sometimes not even the ones applying the filter. You can easily download a thirst trap of a girl and then add the filter to then impersonate their appearance while claiming that you have Down syndrome. Put yourself in this hypothetical situation. You're a good-looking girl posting a thirst trap or a video to maybe even just show off your outfit, and then 2 days later you open up TikTok to see your own video. But something is different about it. Someone has stolen your video and applied a Down syndrome filter on their profile to make money off of it. That is just one of the things that makes this trend so difficult. We don't know which girls are using the filter on purpose and which ones are being applied by random people and being uploaded to different accounts for monetary gain. Unfortunately, even with this as a possibility, there are still girls who are openly using the Down syndrome filter in order to drive traffic to their OnlyFans. For example, let's take a look at this creator that goes by the name Sasha May XOXO, who has been using the filter and not even trying to hide it. Most of the girls doing this will try to separate their fake identity with their real identity, but not this girl. She used this Down syndrome AI program or idea to promote her main Instagram in the bio of the fake Down syndrome filter using accounts. This girl has basically made a monopoly of fake Down syndrome accounts to promote her real Instagram, TikTok, and OnlyFans in order to, of course, make money. It doesn't make sense though from TikTok because almost every video that gets posted to the platform gets a strike for inappropriate themes, But yet, this Down syndrome filter does not get taken down. We're not really sure where the filter is being applied, but TikTok themselves does not have the actual quote-unquote Down syndrome filter. So why is that important? Well, because this means that people are applying these filters on a secondary application outside of TikTok and then posting the video to TikTok, which would in turn make it harder for TikTok to detect the use of the filter. Whether or not these creators are applying the filters themselves or having someone else do it, we can all agree that this behavior is nothing short of disgusting. I think that this entire situation should just be a warning to all of us regarding the use of AI and how careful we're going to have to be in the future as it develops more and creates more controversies in the future.